Another month and another update has arrived for Diplomacy is not an option. And this one is really big. The August update has not just added more units, more buildings and tech, but also new unique unit skills and most welcome resource spot upgrades. The statistics panel is a totally new addition as well, and markets and builder citizens have been improved. I will go over some of these updates as I play in my endless game day 44 with the 12th enemy wave almost upon my kingdom. At the barracks we have two new units to recruit. The Foot Knights with their heavy armor and shield, making them great at closing wall breaches. Unfortunately, they also cost gold to train. The other unit are the Axe Warriors, quick little rascals which die as fast as they can be produced. In the Engineer Guild, the new addition is the Burrdam chimera, which also costs gold, and it is basically an exploding wagon. As you probably noticed, Horsemen are missing from the barracks, and that is because they are now produced at the new building, the stables, alongside the two new horse units, the Horse Archer and Mounted Knights. It takes 3 gold to build, as well as some wood and stone, and Town Hall upgraded to level 3. As I mentioned, the market has been upgraded in such a way that it no longer has on-site storage, and resources traded there will be available, just not visually seen anymore to prevent problems we had in the past. As for the new unit skills, the archers can now temporarily increase attack speed, while swordsman's skill increases their damage, movement speed and chances to dodge, but after the skill ends, the unit dies. The spearmen have been given a passive skill, so they now deal triple damage to cavalry units, but so do the enemies equipped with spears to your own cavalry units. The civilian population will now more readily run away from enemies and live to tell about the last battle. The builders have been additionally upgraded to prioritize their closest job and constructions. Probably the most important of all changes is the one which relates to resources. The stone and iron mines will now extract resources faster, and the resource points themselves will hold more raw resources to be mined out, meaning growing wood to trade for stone or iron should be less necessary. Because of the new units, new technologies have been added to the tech tree, and there are also some additions which speed up builders. Other new technologies are aimed at solving the problem of soul crystal supply in late game, training troops faster and increasing potency of spells. As for your tips and suggestions, a very welcome one is about the use of the attack key and button. For the first dozen episodes, I was sure the game had no attack move command, as this one was called just attack, and it wasn't connected to the RTS standard A key for attack move command. But as one of you pointed out, it does actually serve the function, and it is on the F key. Biggest facepalm moment in recent gaming history, at least for me personally. Anyway, if you have your own suggestions and tips for me or anyone else watching these videos, feel free to share them in the comment section. I will use them and of course credit you just like I did with this suggestion. Okay, now let's look at the notifications. I seem to have some empty mines which need to be shut down and the workers freed up. And as for workers, I have 110 thanks to the new homes, which are boosted by both the tavern and the city fountain. Then we have the lack of production of more crossbowmen, which should not be happening, and I should keep that up, especially considering that I need them at the new locations where I have vaults for them to be propped up on. And I also need more of the siege equipment made, which is why I'm going to go for more ballista and of course more crossbowmen here as well. Now as for the horses themselves, as you can see, the Mounted Knight, the Horse Archer and the Horseman are now here, but they all require gold, which I'm always at a lack of because I'm making so many trebuchets, so I won't be really investing in that. As for research itself, it has had some upgrades and changes. You can see over here that some of these things have been added and can be additionally researched, and I need to study this to check out what is the most immediate thing that I could research and get a bonus from. So over here I can see that the Builders Guild 2 would increase the movement speed of my builders, which is really awesome and really useful for me. And down here I have the Gorgonian potion, the battle trance skill for archers, which increases their attack speed and has 15-second duration and 200-second cooldown with no downsides, just costing 50 wood. Up here I am going to continue attacking with this army, while down here the second army has formed, but it is still waiting on its catapults, which are kind of getting here but much more slowly, using the option that I'm using now with the attack function F, and you can see that they have found lots of enemies, but they should be able to deal with them, especially when given to attack the strongest target option. So up here, yep, they're continuing to attack and might even find me some gold, which I sorely need. And down here they will find some more wood and some crystals, which is awesome. So continuing with extra buildings over here, it is night 45th day, and at 46th day the enemy will attack. That is the 12th wave coming on the next day. So I need to make sure that I have ballistae and catapults all in the right places, and this ballistae should be propped up over here, and I should get one more up here, but where do I have them? I think I had some extra ones that I already sent over here. Yes, I did. So I just need to wait here until more of them are built, and that might actually prompt me to build another one of these engineers guild. Now of course I will focus my defenses on whichever part of the map the enemy eventually shows up at, considering we can see at front where they're going to attack from. But I'm going to use all the time that I can, and now I think a fishery is out of order, and I think that I can actually build one more here. And as I was saying, I want to be able to get as much of these guys cleared before I actually get attacked by the next enemy wave. Other stuff that I could unlock: Builders Guild movement speed 1 and movement speed 2. So I'm just gonna go with step by step getting the builders to be faster, and then I will think about what else of these new techs could I use. Going back over here, the crossbowmen will continue to clear that area, and this army to continue this area, and that should spell the end of the enemies here. Oh, there we go. So in 3 minutes we have 4 enemy waves, one from on top of here, which means it's going to attack here, and I don't really have that many defenses here, and I will add some more towers here, and then the big towers as well, although I also need to find a way to get more siege equipment up there faster, and that will be built right after that trebuchet. But I can always move some from a not endangered area like here, because this area won't be attacked, and use all of them over here where I sorely need them. Now that takes also some of the crossbowmen, but that's fine because I won't need them at this gate and this defensive position. But I'm not sure about this one. Where will they attack? Up here or here? So I'm going to have to boost both of these. And then looking down here, this part is definitely going to get attacked, and so is most likely this area. So my defenses on several parts will definitely be tested, and I need to speed up the building of new towers, especially here for the trebuchet, because yeah, I think they will be able to move through here to climb on this tower, so that's okay. I'm going to just have them come here from another spot, and as I said, that's going to be from here. Now I am creating more units, sending them over here, and from here sending them over here, which I do need to place more of them on the walls, but also on these walls, and need to thicken up these walls because these are still just wood, as I haven't invested stone into this part of the defenses, but I will have to do that at some point, that's 100%. While over here we have rebuilt most of this, while here we are missing the trebuchet on their tops, and we do have some units already packed here, and the catapults have actually joined the party, so we can send them with the army to go up there and continue clearing up, although I think a portion of them should go down as well and clear this area. Yeah, that's a big number of enemies here, but they are getting trashed one at a time. So one of these fisheries is officially out of fish to fish, and we have the mine going out of business, so that will free up more workers. I might as well go with more builders, considering how much I have to build. About here to be close to all the action, and one more over here where I will obviously be building a lot more about here. Ballistae, finally we have one to go up there, and should probably have another one on its way somewhere. Nope. Another one of the additions is the statistics panel, where we can see just how much food We have the possible maximum of holding 3000 food, consumption is 600, and produced last day was 400, meaning that I am losing food and I need to upgrade my production. As for the other resources, we can see them here, and we can also see job priorities, which we can edit if we move them like this, and we can make sure that somebody else is getting the first dibs on that job. And up here, the possible maximum population, which I have maxed out currently just using these guys because I don't have any new homes. Now about upgrading that food supply, that would pretty much be dependent on another farm, which of course needs room, which is why I have cleared this area up so that I can actually increase the amount of farms that I have. And let's see, if I were to put this one right over here, they should still have access to everywhere where they move, and then I can just build the farm, let's say over here. That should extend the next one to here, next one to here, and next one to here. Since units can go through these fields, that really shouldn't give us any trouble. There we go. So 5 new fields, and that will produce a lot more food. Now, whether is that going to be enough to satisfy the current expenditure, we'll see, but I will probably going to need another farm soon, but I will just keep an eye on that. Considering the amount of enemies that I'm going to be faced with, and that I still need lots of ballistae to fill up the new towers, I have decided to actually add a new engineers guild. I guess it's enough for them to go on the right side, but I will push this up as far as it can go without actually destroying any of these resources. So right there. In order to actually shore up the defenses, I'm going to add a little bit of wooden walls in the locations where I'm going to be attacked, just to make sure that the enemies waste some of their time attacking the wooden walls instead of the stone walls and risking my units getting killed off on those walls. So that's one location, and then we are going to be attacked down here where we already have so many wooden walls, and some of them just for the enemies to waste their time on, so we'll add more of those. And I should continue letting this army of crossbowmen and catapults clear out this area, as well as the second one, which is going up and down this area and clearing everything of the rebels. And there is a rather large formation of them up here. I just hope they can actually kill them without them actually getting close to attack me, and so far so good. Yeah, that's dealing, especially considering I'm pulling them to 2 different sides. They're not overwhelming just one side of my formation at once, and that about does it for all the enemies here. So we've definitely cleared them up, and we can join the rest of the army over here, maybe clear a little bit more up until the moment that I need to send them onto their formations and defensive positions. So research complete, and we should go with the faster builders level 2 tech. And here I haven't actually not rebuilt this one after the attack from the enemies, so I should spend some resources rebuilding these cheap stone mines here, which are just outside of my castle. The army is still here, but I think that the slow catapults need to be sent inside and then giving an order depending on where do I need them the most. So I will move them first and then already send some of them to these towers which need them. So about 3 catapults onto this area here. The crossbowmen I have added all together to this group, and they will keep on clearing this section, but soon I will have to put them in positions. Trebuchet should climb up here. One more ballista should go up. Actually, this ballista should go up there. This one here, and this one to the future tower. And I should also, as I said, build those additional towers. The tower level 3 can go here, but after another tower that I can place here, probably gonna put a catapult on that one. Should then send 1 catapult there, although I should probably send several, as I probably won't build as many ballistas as I'm going to build towers in a short amount of time. I think I had a lot more soldiers built, and I could keep adding them to be built because I need to place a lot of them on the walls, and that way help me defend. Now, considering I have another rush from the enemies here, I should take a look, and these walls are not very thick over here, so I should probably add some more. Looking at the positioning here, definitely can add a new tower here, and I think I need to finally destroy the Gravedigger's home, rebuild it in instead with a tower here. Actually, I'm thinking of doing a watchtower here and here, a tower here, and then the trebuchet tower behind there. But I also might want to add some more walls in here in front. There we go. The raiding party that's attacking from here will meet its end, considering how many trebuchets I have here, in position to destroy them. Another raid is coming through here, but it also will suffer the fate of the previous one. Research complete. Okay, I should get the workers up to their maximum speed with another boost. And I should, considering that I'm down to 30 seconds, definitely see about this position of my troops. I still have some crossbowmen here and here, which I should now definitely put back in. We are definitely gonna need to leave some of them here, so we can send that group there. Let's take 1/4 of these and send over here. Send them over there, and this one was finished. Oh, just catapults. Engineering level 2. But I have now, because I got some more gold, so I can definitely increase this to level 2. Yeah, I'm investing a little bit of resources now, as I built it as level 1 and upgraded it to level 2 instead of building it as level 2, but it is what it is now. And that's about it. I think I gave everybody their orders. Let me just check with the ballista over here. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. The next one is gonna be over here on that one. And the next one over here on that one. I have some extra ones, it seems. That's cool. I don't really have room here for a bigger tower, and though I could tear down some of these and then build it instead. I should have actually built a tower here, although no, I haven't yet sent a soldier here. So let's send one here, and one will be going up here as soon as it's built. And then I will add the tower in. This tower should be now finished, and then I can get the big tower to be built here, and I will fit this trebuchet onto that one. It's day 46. Enemies are massive on all sides, and the fun is about to start. I don't see them yet, but they will definitely be coming. I'm just looking at, have I made enough watchtowers to discover the fog of war around so that the trebuchets can be most useful? I think I have. Yeah, they're attacking through here now, and I should bring actually some units from up here, because apparently they won't be attacking up here. I should get them down here as soon as I can. And these will fill up this. And then I should use some of these guys down here, while some of the rest will definitely need to go, well, apparently over here. This has been built, so I can add this one up here. And I could probably do another tower here, but I'm not sure do I want to invest resources in that. It's probably a good idea, because the tower from here can cover a lot of this area. So let's add another big tower for a future trebuchet, and need to move this guy down here. Looking at this area, it wasn't really finished. There are still more towers that I could add here as well. So let's say one here. Do I even add one here, or do I go for this one? Yeah, I don't really have room for both the small one and big one, so I'll go with the big tower here. It seems that this part of the map is actually going to be attacked as well. They are coming in with a force here as well. But I am definitely going to have a problem attacking their siege equipment, because they are so close to me that the siege equipment is attacking at the same time as the units are. That could be a problem, although the force from here, if they were to come out, these 91 crossbowmen, and if I were to send them here as group 1, I might be able to attack them a little bit from behind. While the force that's here, there are like 4 catapults. They should be able to help with attacking if I get them through this gate and over here. As for the army attacking from up above here, they also brought, of course, a lot of siege equipment. And to flank them, I would have to go out through this gate, as far as I can see, because I think they will mostly attack over here. For that, I will need to use the units that I have available here. That's 38 of crossbowmen. Anything here, 2 horsemen, some another 5 crossbowmen, and hopefully some catapults here, about 1. So that's not enough. I need a few more. Do I have any available? Let's see, these guys here. Yeah, I could use them. Send them there, and while this army is probably going to attack, it is going to attack here, so maybe it would be wise to move some of the trebuchet down here closer to where the action is going to be. That's about it for the precautions, and I will let the game roll. Just make sure that all the catapults are being used at the right positions. So let's take the rest of them, which are not being useful, and send them over here to help. Okay, so here we have good sidelines, and they are being shot at, but we'll see where actually they're going to attack. So they're going for the corner. While here they're at the front, and I can't seem to really reach their catapults or trebuchet. They're kind of far behind, but we'll see in the next shot. No, actually I am reaching them with the trebuchet. That's good. And as for here, that's okay. They have a lot of stuff to go through. Up here, yeah, the main force has already attacked, and my flanking force is not really in position. Now I have more of them here. That's 90. That's gonna go with group 2. And I have only 1 catapult available so far. Well, maybe 3 in total. So that's not a whole lot. And I still have to wait for them, and they haven't yet attacked all here. But this place is starting to look like a sieve, like I designed it, although they are attacking here on this corner. Just need to make sure that these units actually have the order to attack the strongest enemy. And this trebuchet should go up here now. As well, 1 over here. And soon 1 over here, and 1 ballista on that tower. Yeah, there we go. It is now acting like a sieve. And you can see them all going for the gate right there. Yeah, but they can't really go through. So that's how the game is made. Now let's take a look at the other positions. They're once again attacking here in a small amount, which I could go and attack from behind with these crossbowmen here. These are almost done, although the catapults should attack their siege equipment and the trebuchets as well. Here they've gotten to the walls, but there are a lot of walls for them to go through, and I don't think they will survive that. And I can attack them now with this army coming out and this army going for the siege equipment. They're now finally here as well. I haven't left a lot of units here. I will send some of them on the walls, and they are finally coming through here as well, which is why I have sent some of these back down. Now, are these catapults just standing here? No, they're helping. But these ballistae aren't really helping because they are down at the ground level. I cannot really help. So I might as well actually send these to the flanking force for backup and send the flanking force to attack, although I think they might be arriving a bit late. Now I do have a whole squad of units here. I have some catapults, ballistae, which I can really use here. Catapults maybe a little bit. And the trebuchet, which I don't want to move. So I could use these guys as a third group and actually send them out here, which is also gonna end up being late to the party, but at least they're gonna go there, and this one actually should climb that finished tower. Now let's go over this one more time to just check how everything is going. So that's okay, that's partially okay, but with the backup coming in here to attack their siege equipment. Over here they have a long time to get here because they're in a line, and these guys should hurry up. How are the walls faring? So the wooden walls apparently are already down, especially here, but some in the front as well. They haven't attacked here at all, which is sad because this was such a good amount of resources spent here to make these defenses strong. It's a good thing they didn't attack here because my defenses there are not that good, and they have attacked here, but they have only catapults. But they have been repulsed here, and it was a small force anyway. So here we might be in trouble, as there are a lot of these hulks here, which are tearing down these wooden walls and now going through the stone walls as well. Hopefully the crossbowmen will finally help, and the force that's coming out through here will help as well. So I'm gonna let the timer run and see what else can I do here. So not these guys, not these guys. That's group 3, which needs to attack through here, although that just actually stopped them. But yeah, the catapults can reach through here. This army is coming out, so that's good. What did I not use a number for them? Yeah, let's go with 4 and then have them come through here and attack. And these guys have cleared out the enemies attacking those walls, so they should go back up here. These could actually come down here and attack, considering that this has been repulsed. And yeah, here we go. This army is now finally helping. Hopefully the walls don't get blown up, although I should probably attack the damn catapults and the ballistae instead of letting them attack my walls. But gonna have to go back now a little bit. And these guys should really move instead of getting stuck like that. Let's see the situation over here. Yeah, they're getting hammered, especially because they're coming in a line. While here, they have organized quite the party, and I may want to actually manually order these trebuchets to shoot at a little bit of a further target. They should also be targeting the strongest enemy target. And let's see over here. These are not really helping. Neither are these because they're now far away and they need to keep attacking. But as far as I can see, only this wall piece might fall, but there's the gate there to protect it. Okay, so over here, are we ending them? I think we are close to ending them, although I should attack those units up there, which are dealing the most damage, and the hulks are almost gone, and that pretty much takes care of all of them there. So that's the end of that part of the wave. I could maybe send these units, although I think they're gonna be late to actually help over here. Here the walls are taking a beating, but we seem to be surviving. The trebuchets are dealing a lot of damage, and I might as well call in some more trebuchets from up there. As for the siege equipment here, and as for the units, I might as well use them to attack over here from the flank of this force. And I think that is slowly going to wind down this whole thing. Now the food situation produced and consumed about the same, so I'm actually good now with the additional farm. And the towers I could continue building here, considering I have plenty of resources for that. So let's go with another big one here. We still have enough room to walk through. And over here, considering I have 66 people free, I can just build new homes on this side and then tear down those homes over there. Do the home where I have empty slot, but still influenced by the fountain. That's good. And another one like that, and still room to go through there. And then I will actually destroy these two homes, make some people homeless, but they will transfer over to the other homes, and then have enough room for actual big towers here and here. They have actually managed to destroy this wall section here, but yeah, they have not survived to tell the tale. So probably gonna need to invest in more builders to fix all that. I guess they can go here. And then, yeah, repair the damage. That was actually the strongest wall type. So only one stone wall that I've lost here. Now looking over the active battlefields, the enemies, catapults and ballistae are now landing here, and I have to make sure that my trebuchets are actually gonna target them. Now as for the units themselves, I have only these guys here, and these guys are still on their way from here. So I need them pronto to be down here helping me destroy those siege equipment. And the same thing is happening here. You can see lots of them piling up there, while my forces up here are still slowly coming down from here, and I need them here as quickly as possible. Now I'm going to change the attack orders for these trebuchet and tell them to actually attack at the spots where I see the enemy's siege equipment piling up, which is here, and I will make sure to have all of them targeting that spot at the same time, hopefully helping me break that siege equipment really fast. And so far so good. Yeah, those are good hits. So here, yeah, they're coming in, but very slowly, and here they're finally starting to come here on time. Let's go, destroy those siege equipment. Yep, that's a good hit. Let's go, next hit. The tower is in a bad spot because not a whole lot of these are helping it. I'm gonna have to transfer this trebuchet actually to attack here, and these catapults as well to attack here, and this trebuchet would deal a good damage there. So just the ballistae to help destroy these enemy catapults and trebuchet, and the army is finally here, but there is very little for them to do. And similarly here, there's not much left of these guys. I just need to make sure that the tower doesn't actually drop. But so far, I don't think I'm going to be able to help it in time. It's gonna probably get destroyed because there's just too many of these hulks here, which are dealing a lot of damage to it. And it's gonna fall. There we go. It fell down. And the ballistae got destroyed as well. Okay, so that was pretty much the main damage that I suffered in this wave. And this pretty much ends this wave. No, don't kill my horseman. Horsey, why? No! Sorry. Ah, that is so unfortunate. Okay, you can stop dealing damage to the ground now, Trebuchet. I hope to improve my defenses here during the next episode completely to finish this up, as I have done here, and to improve then the rest of these walls, which are obviously going to need a lot of improvements, so things like this are the past and not happen again. Thank you all for watching, and please stay tuned for more episodes.